finally, we've got business in the tertiary sector. Let me just fix that highlighting. So Timothy's Legal Services, TLS, they're situated in Pretoria, CBD, Pretoria, and TLS's assistant lawyers are not trained to handle criminal cases. So another law firm, Mbuzi Incorporated, has set up a law practice in the same office block as TLS. And TLS can no longer pay their bank loan due to an increase in interest rates. Next, name the business sector in which TLS is operating and motivate your answer by quoting from the scenario above. Definitely the tertiary sector. So they're not involved with, extracting natural resources or anything like that. And they're not involved in manufacturing or production. They're offering this end product to our customers, our consumers. So it's definitely going to be the tertiary sector. And they are situated in the Pretoria CBD. Next, identify 3 challenges for TLS business and classify each challenge according to the business environment. State the extent of control TLS has over each business environment. Okay, so first things first about the assistant lawyers, they are not trained to handle criminal cases. So our staff not being trained enough to handle cases, well, that's our issue. We should be upskilling our own staff. We have full control of that. We could dismiss them, hire some more skilled employees, or just train the existing employees. We are in full control of that. That's going to be the micro environment. Next, another law firm, Mbuzi Incorporated, has set up a law practice in the same office block as TLS. So this has something to do with our competitors. Yeah, we don't have full control here, but we've got limited control here because, well, this is our competitors. They operate in the same market. We can maybe, drop our prices a little bit to gain a competitive advantage. So that is going to form part of our market environment because it is another law firm. They're going to be competitors. Next, TLS can no longer service their bank loan due to an increase in interest rates. They can no longer service their bank loan due to an increase in interest rates? What? Who decided that? Well, that's going to be a government institution like the SARB, the South African Reserve Bank, increasing and decreasing interest rates, maybe the repo rate. We don't have control over that. That is an official government agency that does that. And we as TLS, we've got absolutely no control over the macro environment, the external environment. And everybody, please note, you may sometimes be asked to name 3 business environments and explain the extent of the control businesses have over each business environment. So for example, our micro environments, like our environment, full control. Everything. Our market, well, no, not so much over the market. It's just partial. And the macro environment, things that we just cannot control. Think of your pestle factors: political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental. We can't control any of that.